Ride. Faster. The messenger pushes his exhausted horse toward the city. Behind him, the coastline is already burning. Entire kingdoms have begun to fall. Yet ahead, the streets remain alive. Markets are crowded. Ships fill the harbour. Children still laugh, completely unaware that their world has only days left. Clutched tightly in the messenger's hand is a single clay tablet. Its warning will become the last voice of a civilization.
Long before Rome, before Alexander, and centuries before the classical world, this city ruled through trade. Its ships crossed every corner of the eastern Mediterranean. Copper from Cyprus, tin from distant lands, ivory, wine, olive oil, luxury goods arrived almost every day. Kings exchanged gifts, diplomats signed alliances, merchants became unimaginably wealthy. From the outside, it looked unstoppable. But history has a habit of destroying the thing that appears strongest. The city's greatest treasure was not gold. It was knowledge. Inside the royal archive, scribes recorded everything. Trade agreements, royal marriages, military alliances, diplomatic negotiations. Every important decision was carefully pressed into wet clay. Thousands of messages, thousands of voices. None of them ever meant to survive for 3,000 years. Then, everything changed. A royal messenger burst through the palace doors. Dust covered his clothes. His horse could barely stand. Without speaking, he handed over a sealed clay tablet. The king broke the seal. He read only a few lines. The room fell silent. No one argued. No one questioned the message, because everyone understood what those words meant. The disaster had already begun. The message survives to this very day. It reads, "My father, enemy ships have appeared. Our cities are burning. Our army is far away. There is no one left to defend us." Those words were never written for history. They were written for survival. Within days, the city would burn. Its people would disappear. Its kingdom would vanish from the map. But somehow, this single clay tablet survived the flames. And hidden inside its final message is one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. That forgotten city was Ugarit, a kingdom on the Mediterranean coast in what is now northern Syria. 3,000 years ago, this was one of the most connected cities on Earth. Its ships sailed to Egypt, the Hittite Empire, Cyprus, the Mycenaean kingdoms. Merchants arrived speaking different languages. Its palace stored international treaties. Its harbour welcomed the wealth of an entire world. Ugarit believed its future was secure. It had no idea it was living through the final days of an entire age.
The warning did not arrive in isolation. Across the eastern Mediterranean, Something extraordinary was unfolding. Trade routes that had connected civilizations for centuries were collapsing. Harvests failed. Kingdoms weakened. Cities burned. And then, from somewhere beyond the sea, came the attackers. The letter never names them. It simply calls them enemy ships.
Imagine standing inside the palace as report after report arrives. Nearby cities have already fallen. The king's army is far away. The fleet has not returned. Refugees pour through the gates. Smoke rises beyond the harbour. Every hour, the danger grows closer. Yet the scribes continue writing, recording history, even as history is disappearing around them. Then the inevitable happened. The palace burned. The archive collapsed. The city was lost. But something remarkable happened inside the flames. The intense heat hardened the clay tablets like pottery inside a kiln. The very fire that erased the kingdom protected its final words. For more than 3,000 years, they waited beneath the ruins until archaeologists heard their voices once again. History often celebrates great victories, famous kings, legendary battles. Yet sometimes the most important story is written by someone whose name we will never know. A frightened messenger, a desperate warning, a clay tablet never meant to survive. The last letter from Ugarit is more than an ancient document. It is a reminder that every civilization, no matter how wealthy, how powerful, or how advanced, can disappear, leaving behind only a single voice waiting to be heard. If you enjoyed uncovering this forgotten mystery, subscribe to Unveiled Lore, where the lost worlds of history live again. Until next time, keep questioning the past.